Whoa! Hey, what's up everybody? Today we're going to be talking about the importance of creativity when it comes to learning, because people struggle when it comes to learning, especially as the season's coming around where we're going back to school, at least some of us are, but the importance of actually using creativity for learning, especially for people who have ADHD, this becomes an issue, but anybody that struggles with learning, creativity is so crucial. I'm going to be talking about the importance of it right after this intro, so let's get started. Welcome back, my Optimal Mind performers, my Optimal Mind leaders. So we are talking about specifically when it comes to creativity and why it's important for learning. So the very first thing that creativity does when it comes to learning is it helps solidify what you're trying to learn. And what I mean by this, you think about it. We always talk about the left and the right brain. The right brain's more the creativity part of things, right brain here. And then of course the left side of the brain has to do with more the logical side of things. But when you actually use a combo of both, it helps solidify things because of the communication between the two hemispheres of the brain. And by doing this, when you're doing something more creative, it's actually challenging the brain a little bit more. It's actually using the whole part of the brain because you're able to see the world more than just in a box size of things, of just things more logical, but also the outside of things, kind of what I call is more outside box thinking. That's not what I always say. It's what a lot of people say. Everybody uses it now. But basically, you get the ideas. When you are using more outside thinking, you're able to understand the world from a different perspective when you're using creativity, and so it helps solidify the understanding from a different viewpoints and different angles and different viewpoints, whether you're using drawing or music or anything that has to do when it comes to creativity and thinking outside the box. It helps you actually solidify that concept that you're trying to learn, whether in school or just something you're trying to learn at work. It can be applied to anything. The second reason why it's so important to actually use creativity for learning is that it actually can generate new ideas. It helps generate new ideas. So for example, when you are learning a certain subject in school, or you also are trying to learn anything outside of school or at work, when you're learning a new concept and you're using creativity, like I said from the very first thing, is you're trying to look at a point of an outside view, kind of thinking outside the box. When this does happen, new ideas generate. Because if we just stuck with just the logical way of thinking of how the first concept was generated for learning that actual particular subject and didn't put in the creativity side of things, new ideas wouldn't be generated. And this is why a lot of people with ADHD tend to come up with new business ideas, new ideas and concepts, new software, new everything. And it's so important for us people to start using creativity so that we can generate more new ideas to make this world a better place. In fact, during this time, anytime there is a recession in the world, which we're dealing with right now during this pandemic, there is new ideas that are created because we have to think fast, we have to think creatively, because a lot of people being stuck at home. There's going to be new ideas that are going to be generated that are going to help this world become a better place. Anytime you think of like even the Great Depression, better things happened afterwards. New businesses, new ideas were actually generated during any time a recession happens, because it forces people to think outside, think more creatively versus logically, because logically is safe. It's a safe way because it's always worked, or it has worked for the most part. But anytime we hit a downfall, using creativity helps generate new ideas, and that's why it's so important to be able to use creativity for learning. And the third important thing that I think, if you are a student or you're also trying to learn something new, creativity makes it fun and exciting to learn. I mean, I loved using this stuff when I was in college because I love drawing, so I would use mind maps. Anytime I was in school or in class, I would be drawing out the notes, so it was actually more entertaining and engaging when I actually was looking at my notes. And every time I went to class, it was exciting to go to class because I was able to make a new drawing or something, because I love drawing, but you can apply this in any kind of creativity aspect. But that's the important thing of why you should be using creativity, because it also makes everything that you learn to be more fun and exciting versus just a chore. So I hope you grasp the importance of using creativity for learning. If you want to learn more tips and strategies when it comes to ADHD health, life-work balance, as well as relationships and other personal development, then go ahead and subscribe to our channel. You can hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification button so you don't miss out on any of the future videos. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, because every week we actually post every Monday and Thursday at usually 11 Pacific Standard Time of a video on ADHD health or other personal development tactics. And until next time, this is Dr. LeGrand signing out. And remember, you have an optimal mind. Thanks. Bye.